Chef Sal Fernandez with the Greenfields Restaurant Group. I operate 3 restaurants in Greencastle. That's Tap House Burgers, Bridges Wine Bar, and Breadworks by Bridges. All very unique concepts, all have their own sort of niche. Our first one was Bridges, which is kind of my baby. We really wanted to create something that was James Beard caliber, that you could walk into and think, oh, this is something you get in Chicago, LA, Napa Valley, New York, and we really nailed it. So it's definitely my favorite concept, but everything else kind of complements itself too. So Breadworks is about bread, coffee, pastries, sort of innovative kitchens. And then Tap House is our casual burger place, hot dogs. It's still fresh, it's still great meat made in Indiana, and then bread that's made right across the street that we use every single day. We thought to ourselves, well, let's just show everybody that middle America, the small town communities, can do just as good or better than those big towns. I mean, there's this misconception that unless you're in a big city, you're not going to find talent, you're not going to find good workers, and we really wanted to throw that out the door. We want to share that with the rest of Indiana, and hopefully one day the rest of the Midwest, even the rest of the country, which is why Auto-Chlor is such a great partnership, is as we grow, Auto-Chlor has been able to keep up with our demand. Yes, I've recommended Auto-Chlor to every restaurant that's open, universities, catering facilities. I mean, anybody who has a business, a restaurant business, or needs something from Auto-Chlor, that's the first person I go to is John Moss from Auto-Chlor. So it's a coincidence that I found Auto-Chlor. I was looking at 3 other places, and a friend of mine recommended John Moss, and at that time he was sort of our regional area manager, and I'm very much about relationships. I could get a better price anywhere else. Everybody will beat the price at first, but the relationship that was built right off the bat, I think, is irreplaceable. John Moss really became a friend, and he knew exactly what I wanted, and when I needed something, he knew what I was talking about, and finding that kind of experience and relationship, I know, being in the business for a while, that it's very difficult. So that's why I went with Auto-Chlor from the beginning. Yes, yeah, for me, Auto-Chlor has proven itself time and time again. There's, in the restaurant industry, and probably most industries, you're gonna run into a problem. You're gonna run into a situation where something goes wrong. And then the people that are there for you at that time, that's what's gonna kind of propel you to stick with them. Auto-Chlor has done that. There's been a Friday night at 6 p.m. when my machine has gone down during a catering event, and I've had them there 30 minutes. The manager has had to drop everything to come to fix that machine and get me going, and that makes a big difference to me.